Hey great drammers, hope you're all doing really well. Today, in a brand new shirt, I am having a cheeky look at the Dalmore. Indeed. This is the Cask Curation Series, the Sherry edition. This is press sample number 99 of 100. Ooh. And inside, you have the beautiful lid, complete with gorgeous luggage tag. Hello. Nice post-use packaging, well in team. You're presented with the three options. And then inside you have the details when you lift up here and pull them out. So, I'm gonna go with number one first. That's traditionally where you should start. And so this one is a 48.2. The GreatDrams bottling strength. Very good to the Dalmore. Very, very good. So let's have a look. That's 3, 2, 1. And here it is. Now, let's pour this bad boy, shall we? I think so. Now, just having a small one for now. And so this is number one, which has been, where is it? There's the bottle here. Apologies. 26-year-old Dalmore González Byass vintage sherry cask finish. There it is, if the camera hopefully focuses. And I love the little tasting note cards that come with it. It's always fun seeing how other people explain flavor notes, because I try and keep things relatively simple, understandable, and one or two key notes that I'm pulling out, conscious that everyone experiences whiskey flavor in a different way. But here, the aroma, let's see if I can match it, shall I? So for me, getting lovely kind of chocolatey notes, and definitely apricot notes. Here we're saying, or they're saying, orange blossom honey, apricot, Madagascar vanilla, and cacao. And it's bonkers. As soon as you read it properly and then go back to it, your brain is instantly switched on to those notes, so is drawing them out, is pulling them out. I always find that kind of stuff fascinating. It's a lovely nose on that. Wowzers. That is a stunning palate. Opens up immeasurably from the nose. Nose very delicate. A couple of key notes. Maybe that brioche note from a Dalmore. Spirit coming through. Not on here, but it feels like there is that kind of fresh brioche note there as well. But then when you pull through onto the palate, every single one of those notes opens up. You have that gorgeous honey note pulling through, gorgeous kind of viscous sweetness there as well. Those kind of apricot notes being replaced by more orangey notes for me, with a lovely, lovely raisiny character there as well. And their comment was golden raisins, mandarin citrus, iced cherry cake, nice, and sugared almonds. Not a million miles off, eh? Stunning drying finish there as well. Absolutely superb. Potentially a fresh coffee note emanating through as we get into it and as we spend more time with it. Oh, number two in the series is very hard to get out. Take 3 out at the same time, save me some embarrassment in a little bit. And so this one, aged 43 years old, a 43-year-old Dalmore González Byass Apostles Sherry Cask finish. Oh man, almost feels, oh, that's number 3, apologies. Do you know what, while we're here, we'll just go into number 3, shall we? At 46.8 ABV. Let's get a fresh glass. Here we go. So this one, let's get the card up again. Number 3. All right, I'm not going to look, I'll read it first this time. Quite a nutty note on there for me. Potentially the almond note that we thought kind of was brought out in the first one. Again, that freshly baked bread note. Oh man. Pang of orange citrus. And almost like a milk chocolatey note coming through as well. It's very different, very lovely. A lot more kind of nuance, I think, a bit more mellow, not revealing itself as a big, bold flavor profile you may expect from the Dalmore. This one a lot more gentler, delicate, really gorgeous. That's incredible. So they say warm honey, roasted chestnut, sun-kissed raisins, Seville orange, followed by dark forest fruits, crushed almonds and dark chocolate. Not a million miles off. Tangential to what these guys were saying. And then finally, the second one, which is the third one I'm doing, but the second one in the series, 28-year-old González Byass Maturation sherry cask finish. And a princely 55.3 ABV. Here we go. Oh, this one's on tight. There we go. So these are all limited editions released in 2023. And I have been meaning to get around to doing this for a hell of a long time. Dalmore, one of my favourite distilleries anyway. It's in the Highlands, not a million miles from Inverness. Been there a couple of times over the years. Was one of the last external visitors to go there before the distillery was shut down, actually to be redeveloped for a new visitor centre, new production, everything. So very much looking forward to seeing what the guys White Mackay, who own the Dalmore, do with it. Because it is just a beautiful place, an unbelievable part of the world. Great storytelling from the distillery itself, the history, the stag, the evolution over the years. And they've got these quite strange, almost sawn off stills. They've got flat tops, which you don't really see elsewhere in the industry. So all in all, very funky, unique place, not only to visit, but a wonderful whiskey to drink in general. Their cigar malt being one of my favorites, as well as their 15-year-old, of which on the shelf behind the camera, there's a signed one from Mr. Richard Patterson, aka The Nose himself. Oh, this is bold. Higher ABV, so I'm expecting a bit more kind of wallop to this one. Sherry character is big, bold, right there in your face as soon as you start. So mellow, again, so nutty, so moorish, drying but moorish. The ABV, it tastes so incredibly smooth versus what a mid-50s normally would, without adding water to it. Oh, that's one of the driest whiskies I've ever had. It feels like I've had all the moisture sucked out of my mouth and throat there. But wow, that is glorious. Thinking big winter fruit, spice notes, big marmalade-y, orangey notes coming through, and that stunning kind of apricot-y, nutty note following at the end. An absolute stunner. Kind of a medium to short finish potentially, but wow, very, very lovely from one of our favorite distilleries. Cheers, until next time.